In this video, we will introduce you to some of the most powerful quotes from Albert Einstein. However, before we begin, we kindly invite you to subscribe to our channel so you can stay connected with us. We create exceptional quote videos, providing you with a wealth of profound wisdom. Without any delay, let's begin. Imagination is more important than knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The significant problems we face cannot be solved at the same level of thinking we were at when we created them. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The harder you work, the luckier you get. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The measure of a man is what he does with power. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. If I were to start taking care of my grooming, I would no longer be my own self. Weakness of attitude becomes a weakness of character. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. I have no particular talent, I am merely inquisitive. Personality, like art, is a distinctive expression of a unique individual. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether they are the garbage man or the president of the university. The only source of knowledge is experience. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. A person who never made a mistake, never tried anything new. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Peace is not merely the absence of war, but the presence of justice, of law, of order. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. I believe in intuitions and inspirations. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Science can flourish only in an atmosphere of free speech.